Okay, welcome. We are early, Yom Rishon, Baboker, and in the morning. And so we hope all of you had a great Sabbath, and we had a wonderful service. And now Yom Rishon, the first day, Sunday, also known as Sunday. We're going to continue some of this Hebrew here. And remember, we really have done a lot of videos just on this last lesson because there were so many exercises. We're going to finish up Shiur 13, and this completes Unit 1. And I think there's 8 or 9 units. So there's a lot of material for us to get into and continue working into this Hebrew. So I try to do a little bit when we can get around to it here at the Greenwood Yahad. And so let's continue forward. And before I start, I want to make sure that other people have a chance to join in with us. So I'm going to forward this to all these groups, and who knows who might have an interest in Hebrew this morning. So give me a minute here and we will forward these on. Okay. All right. I hope that there'll be some who are joining us. Hebrew is not, for some people, they get this idea that Hebrew is boring, but I sure do have a lot of fun with it. I hope that you sort of discern that, by my videos. And, just laugh at yourself, have some fun with it. It's a great subject to get into. Okay, so what I'm going to do, knock this Bluetooth off so that I can do and Google Translate's a very useful tool. If you get stuck on something, don't worry about it. Just keep on going and eventually you'll get there. So let's start here with Targil 1, or 10 rather, Targil 10. There we go, Targil 10. And let me get rid of this, get rid of that there, okay. Okay, so Targil 10, Hashlem et, this looks like a Hapiska. Hashlem et Hapiska, Bamilim, Bamot. Looks like Habaot. Yeah, complete the paragraph with the following words.
השלם את הפסקה במילים הבאות.
Yeah, השלם את הפסקה במילים הבאות. Okay, so I think this hapiska is the paragraph. Hapiska. And hashlem is complete. This is untranslatable. It's just part of the grammar. Bamilim is the words, and habaot is like following. Okay. All right, so complete the paragraph with the following words. All right, so we've got anashim, that's like men or people. We've got the bet, which is the preposition in with or on. We've got gum. I think that means also. Dira, I think that's apartment, if I'm not mistaken. Dira. Yeah, that's right. Dira, apartment. Lahiot, that's that verb form, means to be. Me'od is like, it's like adds emphasis. Metsuyon, is that Metsuyon? Metsuyan. It might be Metsuyan. Metsuyan. Yeah, that's right. Excellent. Yeah, Metsuyan means excellent. Nachmadim, I think that means Remember that. Nahachmadim. Yeah, nice.
נחמדים. נחמדים.
Nechamadim. Nechamadim. Okay, so this is nice. Okay, shall, that's that belonging to one. Ohev, that's that for means to like or love. Okay, so let's see what we can come up with here. This looks like a proper name. I haven't seen this one yet. Eileen, maybe it's Eileen, but it can't be Eileen because it uses who. So let's see how this is pronounced.
אילו. אילו.
Elu. Now that's not, no, that's not right. It's got to be a nun speed on there.
אילן.
Elon.
אילן.
Okay, it's almost like this here. Elon. Okay, Elon, who, he, student. He is a student. Shana G. This is year G. Let's take a look at this. Now that's probably the way that they. It's got to be some kind of a grade. See, year G. I'm not sure what that how they grade things or what their years are in Israel, but it says here Ba'universita, in the university. Let's see here. Shana G. Okay, student Shana G Ba'universita. That actually might be Ba'universitet. No, it's tough. Tel Aviv. Okay, so he's in Tel Aviv. Who's student? He is a student. Blank. I bet you it's going to be. I bet she's going to say Matsuyan. Student Matsuyan. Student Matsuyan. Student Matsuyan. Yeah, excellent student.
סטודנט מצוין.
Yeah, okay. So let's put that here. Okay, so this notice this vav here actually is a shurak. That's how we get the oo sound. Okay, who lomed? Okay, so he studies Babayit HaCafe. He studies in the actually I think is this Bavet HaCafe. Bavet HaCafe. Yeah.
בבית הקפה.
Yeah, because it loses the dagesh on this bet, and it becomes a bet. Bavet HaCafe, okay. La'avod. So he studies in the coffee house. La'avod. La'avoda. Let's see. Lomed.
לומד.
Yeah, studying in the coffee house. La'avoda. To la'avoda. For work.
לעבודה.
Studies in the coffee house for work. Let's see here. So let's see. This is a new one. Sutzilit. Sutzilit. La'avod sutzilit. Ah, we got it.
לעבוד סוציאלית.
Socialit. Socialit.
לעבוד סוציאלית.
Okay, so to work socially. I see, because he likes being around people. Some people, it's easier for them to study when they're around people. Okay, Elon Rotza, Elon sees, now I think this is the C one. C blank, Oved Sociali. Okay, so it's like he sees Now this Oved might be a, yeah, it's an employee.
עובד,
Yeah, socially. This is a transliteration of an English word, socially. So he sees blank employee. I wonder if it could be this one, also sees. Sees also an employee socially. Could be this one, not this one, not to be, it's not me'od. What's that? Nahak badim again. Nahak badim. Nahak badim.
נחמדים,
Okay. Now, well, I don't know. That might fit in there. Let's see. Elon sees a nice employee socially, maybe. Belonging to employee. Nope, nope. Not like. So this is just process of elimination here. I'm thinking that probably GOM is going to fit in there. Okay, so Elon sees also an employee, Oved, socially. And it's probably pronounced sotirli. Yeah.
סוציאלי,
Soziali.
סוציאלי,
It almost sounds Italian, doesn't it? Soziali.
סוציאלי,
Okay, so it is, but it is from the English word socially. Okay. Who ohave, he likes blank, and he likes, now that could be he very much likes, and he sees le'avod, rotza. It's I think it's rotze, because we're talking about Ilan. La'avod im anashim. Yeah.
לעבוד עם אנשים,
Okay, to work with people, and he wants, that's rotza. I think it's rotze, wants to work with people. Actually, this is not C, it's rotze, wants to work. Elon wants also rotza. Yeah, that's right, wants to.
רוצה,
Okay, so let me go back here. This might change this a little bit. Because it's not the C one, it's rotze. Okay, Elon wants blank. He wants what? Could be let's see. Wants to be an employee socially. Now it says here that he's a student. Let's see, he works in the coffee house, and to work socially. Okay, maybe to work around people. Elon wants blank lahiyot, to be a social employee, maybe. That's not this one. I'm going to put lahiyot in there and just see. Sometimes you have to just play around with it and see how it works out for you. Okay, Elon, let's say he wants to be a social employee. Okay, maybe he just likes being out in public, serving people coffee. Maybe that's it right there. Who ohe blank, he likes blank. What does he like? Oh, I bet just this one right here, anashim. He likes people. It's amazing how just one word, if you get one little thing wrong, changes, it'll mess up everything else. So That's why, just practice, practice, practice. You'll keep getting it. Hu ohev anashim. Oh, so he likes people. The who and he rotse wants la'avod to work im anashim. He likes people and he wants to work with people. Okay, so hamorim shel Elon. Okay, so the teacher, Elon's teacher, that basically says hamorim, the teachers belonging to Elon. In other words, in ba'universita, in the university. This looks like I bet you this is ba'universitat right here, because here's ba'universita. So clearly this is ba'universitat. Okay, now ba'universitat is the masculine singular, whereas I think ba'universitit is the feminine, but anyway, so there's a difference here. Okay, so hamorim shel Elon ba'universitat tovim. Let's see, the teachers that Elon's teachers in the university, and the good, it could be ba'universitat tovim are good. The blank are good, and let's see here. I wonder if it would use this one right here, Metsuyan. Excellent. Or it could be, oh, how about, it wouldn't be the me'od. It would be, if it was going to be tovim, it would be tovim me'od. So I would say excellent, Metsuyan. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so are good and excellent. V'hashiurim, and the classes, and his classes. We're talking about Elon's classes. Blank. Now look at this. This is a hard one to pronounce. Me'anianim. I think that's how you say it. Me'anianim. Me'anianim. I think it's me'ani. Yeah.
מעניינים.
Me'anianim. Okay, so the classes blank me'anianim. So classes are what? Let's take a look at this Nahakmadim. Nahakmadim. Nahakmadim.
נחמדים.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't think that would go in there. I'm thinking that, I wonder, see, usually me'od follows something like interesting. Me'odim, me'anianim. Me'anianim.
מעודים מעניינים.
Okay, so, wow, that's got me stumped, guys. I wonder if any of you guys have figured that one out. Put it down there in the comment section for me, will you? Put it in the text if you figured it out. What you think goes in there. Okay. So we got these choices here. Clear out some of this here. Maybe you guys out there could help me out a little bit here. So basically, we're looking at this one right here. So we're talking about Elon. So here's the sentence. Hamorim shel Elon. So the teachers belonging to Elon, Universita, in the university. And now it's either Universita. Universita Tovim. Yeah, they are good. In other words, they are good. In other words, the teachers of the university are good, and I think we're going to put Mitsuyanin. Mitsuyan, rather, yeah. Are interesting, are good and interesting, or excellent.
מצוין.
Yeah, Metsuyan. They're good and excellent. And the classes, Vahashiorim, and the classes, blank Me'anianim. Me'anianim. Are interesting.
מעניינים.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if we could put are also gum in there. Okay, are also interesting. I guess we could put gum in there. All right. Let's just go on here. Elon Lomed. Okay, comes from you know, there's some of these words that you just have to keep looking up until you get it right.
לומד.
Yeah, studying. Elon is studying blank and studying and something. He's studying and working. Oved, that comes from avad, to work. Almost, actually, I think this also would go in there. But if that's the case, then I'm suspicious that maybe it wouldn't go in the previous one here. So Elon is studying and also working. See, because we have this one, and the classes blank are interesting. Me'anianim. Yeah.
מעניינים.
Now, the only thing I could think of that might go in there is me'od, but usually me'od follows. It would be like, you know, something following. So I want to put it in there. Okay, me'od, and very interesting. Okay, so Elon is working, studying rather, lomed, vagam, and oved. He's also studying and working, and also working. So this gum is also, okay, so who, oved, so he is working, let's see, Aspria, which is the library. He's working in the library. Blank, Bayit HaCafe. Let's see. Working in the library, but Sipria, blank Bayit HaCafe, or Bayit HaSafer. So that's like that's the school. Bayit HaSafer. It might be the bookstore. Bayit HaSafer. No, it's school.
בית הספר.
Yeah, Beit HaSafer. So he's working in the lab. I bet you it's belonging to the school. Shell. Okay, so he's working in the library belonging to the school. Let's put that in there again, a little cleaner. He's working in the library belonging to the school. Le'avodah, let's see here. Socialite. Okay. So so that's le'avodah socialite. Yeah, for social work.
לעבודה סוציאלית.
Okay, le'avodah socialite. Okay, so it's like working socially. Okay, so I guess there's a lot of people in the library. You know, he's around people. Maybe that could be. All right, let's see what else we got down here. We're going to go through the answers on this, so I'll see how many I get right. But I hope I at least get some of them right. Elon gar Tel Aviv. Okay, so gar means to dwell. Elon dwells, but Tel Aviv, in Tel Aviv. Ba, that's like in blank katana. And I bet you it's going to be this one right here, badira, in a small apartment. And notice how this katana describes that. It's not just any apartment. It's not just dira. It's badira katana. So it's a small apartment. Okay, badira katana with shotiv. And I think that's shotiv is like a roommate. So im shotiv. Im shotiv. Yeah, that's right. With a roommate. Actually, I think it's shotav. Let's see here. It's a face of feet.
עם שותף.
Yeah, im shotav. That's right. With a so he is Elon gar Tel Aviv badira katana im shotav. So he is dwelling in a small apartment with is with a roommate. Okay, baboker who nosa. Okay, so in the morning I think this nosa means it's like traveling via conveyance of some sort. He travels, let's see here. Almost certain that's right. Let's see here, I'll double check it. Yeah.
נוסע.
Nosea, that's it, Nosea. Okay, so baboker who Nosea, he's traveling blank autobus. Okay, so I bet you there's going to be a bet in here. See this right here? This is a preposition. That should go down there. But autobus, he's traveling on the autobus. La università, to the university. Notice that lamed there means to or for. Right here, it's a preposition. La università, to the university. Okay, so now we're talking about his family. Hamishpaka shel Elon. So the family, Elon's family essentially, shel means belonging to, Elon, Gara, they dwell. This looks like another town. Bet Yom, Babet Yom. Babet Yom. Yeah. Actually, it's Yom. Yeah, in Bet Yom. That's the name of a town. So his family dwells in Bet Yom. Aliyad, Tel Aviv. Okay, so that means next to or nearby. Aliyad means like close by. It literally means on hand. But it's like close by. Aliyad Tel Aviv. Okay, so Elon Nosea, so Elon now is traveling. He's in a conveyance, Nosea. Let's see. Habita be'utubus. Let's see. Toward the house on the autobus. I bet you that's what that is. Nosea habita be'utubus. Yeah. Yeah, he's heading home. Like habita is in reference to this right here. His family lives in Gara. They live in Babet Yam. Okay, so So his family's living there. And so this word here, ha-bita, is like toward home. It's got the hay of direction on it. Look at that right there. The hay of direction. Interesting. Habitas, but autobus. He is traveling home. Okay. Now let's take a look at this here. Who blank? Let's see. Autobusim. I bet you he likes autobuses. So that's going to be this one right here. Oh, hey. I kind of like autobuses too. You can, they can drive for you and you can read your tablet or read your book and, you don't have to worry about, somebody else is doing the work for you. You just sit in a seat and go on a ride. Okay, so who ohev autobusim. So he likes autobuses. All right. Good deal. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is we're going to see this is the answer key right here. Let me make sure this is showing up for all of us. Sometimes when I open these up, it doesn't show up all the way. Okay, so that's not showing up for some reason. Yep, it's not showing up the answer key here. Well, good thing I checked that because I had a sneaking suspicion. Okay, so how do we get this to open up for us here? Knock this down. Okay. Might be a way to, there we go. Let's see if this will show up now for all you guys. All right, let's try that. Looks like it's still not showing up. Yes, there it is. There it is. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure you guys could see this. Apparently, there's like a quirk in Zoom, and I have to well, I keep having this one guy. There's always one guy that always puts these negative comments on your videos, Yah bless this guy. Hey, whether you believe the sacred name is Yahuwah or Jehovah or Yahweh, you know what? We're all part of the family. We're all part of the family of Elohim, right? Okay. Take it easy there, buddy. All right, let's get back to this Hebrew. Wait, babe. All right, so here we go. So here's the answers for us. And you should be able to hear this. Make sure we're up loud enough.
אילן הוא סטודנט שנה ג' באוניברסיטת תל אביב. הוא סטודנט.
Okay, so basically they did this one right here. שמגיע באוניברסיטת תל אביב. Okay, so now it's going to start here. הוא סטודנט מצוין. So he's an excellent student.
מצוין. הוא לומד בבית הספר לעבודה סוציאלית. אילן רוצה להיות עובד סוציאלי. הוא אוהב אנשים.
Okay, so notice this here. Ilan rotza lahiot. Okay, so Ilan wants lahiot to be oved sozioli. He wants to be working socially so that he's around people. Doesn't like to work alone. Okay, and now it's going to start here. Hu ohev anashim.
והוא רוצה לעבוד עם אנשים. המורים של אילן באוניברסיטה טובים ונחמדים. והשיעורים...
Okay, hold on. Oh, he's going fast, isn't he? Let me squirrel this back a little bit.
רוצה להיות עובד סוציאלי. הוא אוהב אנשים, והוא רוצה לעבוד עם אנשים.
Okay.
המורים
Okay, so basically, hu ohev anashim. So he likes people. This ohev is like. Vehu rotza, he wants avod to work im anashim, with people. Okay, you see that? Now we should hear this here where it says hamorim shel elan, the teachers belonging to Elan, universita tovim ve nahachmadim. Oh, look at this here. I think I put gum in there. Actually, what did I put in there? I put something else in there. No, I think I put nahachmadim because all the red is what you put in the blanks. Okay, so let's listen to this.
של אילן באוניברסיטה טובים ונחמדים, והשיעורים מאוד מעניינים.
Okay, so notice this here. He says v'hashiurim me'od. Yep, I was right about that. But I've never seen the me'od put previous to me'anianim. In other words, an adjective. It's a descriptive thing. But apparently it can be in some context. So v'hashiurim me'od me'anianim. Okay, so the me'od then can fit there. And that was the only one I could figure would fit in there. So I'm glad I got that right. All right, so now we're going to start down here. Elan lomed v'gam oved.
אילן לומד וגם עובד.
Okay.
הוא עובד.
Okay, so Elan is studying and also working. I think I did get gam in there. The gam oved. Okay, so who oved bespriya shell. Bet, yep, I got that shell right because that belongs to the library is on the campus, is on the university campus. The library belongs to the school, so it's not like a public library.
בספרייה של בית הספר לעבודה סוציאלית.
Okay, and notice this here, לעבודה סוציאלית. Okay, so so the library belongs to the school, and so that he can work socially. In other words, he can work, in the library that belongs to the school. There's going to be a lot of students in there. I think that's what's going on here. Now we're going to start down here. Elan gar b'Tel Aviv b'dira.
אילן גר בתל אביב, בדירה קטנה עם שותף.
Okay, im shotaf, with a, he's studying with a, or no, he's in a small apartment. Okay, so Elan gar b'Tel Aviv, so he's dwelling in Tel Aviv, but dira katana, it's a small apartment, but dira means in an apartment, and then katana is small, with a partner. Okay, so we should start here. Boker baboker hu nosea.
בבוקר הוא נוסע באוטובוס לאוניברסיטה.
Okay, so in the morning he is traveling in the autobus la universita, so to the university, right? Okay, so now we're going to talk about his family. Hamishpaka shel Elan gara betel yam.
המשפחה של אילן גרה בבת ים, על יד תל אביב.
Okay, so the family belonging to Elan, they dwell in Betel Yam. This is another town besides Tel Aviv. And notice this, it's Aliyad Tel Aviv, next to or near to Tel Aviv.
אילן נוסע הביתה באוטובוס.
Okay, hold on. I think we went ahead a little further here than we need to.
אילן נוסע הביתה באוטובוס. הוא אוהב אוטובוסים.
Okay.
המשפחה של אילן גרה בבת ים, על יד תל אביב.
Okay, so that's this one right here. Hamishpaka shel Elan gara betel yam. So his family belonging to Elan are dwelling betel yam in a different town, and then it says Aliyad Tel Aviv. So next to or near Tel Aviv. Okay, so now we got this last one here. Elan nosea habita ba'otobus. So he likes going home on the autobus.
אילן נוסע הביתה באוטובוס. הוא אוהב.
Notice it's habaita. Okay, so in this, notice this, you don't see this hay of direction very often, but there it is. And I want to make sure I point that out. because that means it's the hey of direction means it's going towards something. Okay. Now, normally you see that in classical Hebrew, but there it is. Nosea habaita ba'otobus. Bring that back just a little bit more.
הוא אוהב אוטובוסים. אילן נוסע הביתה באוטובוס. הוא אוהב אוטובוסים.
Okay, hu ohev otobusim. Okay, so he likes autobuses. He likes riding on the bus. Okay, all right. Hey, I really enjoyed that that exercise. I hope you guys did too. All right, so let's kick this other one up here. There we go. Okay, so we got this done now. Okay, and now we've got this. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we've got 4. 4. Okay, essay, that's what that is.
חיבור. חיבור.
Chibur. And this means essay. We got an essay here. Okay, Chibur, essay. Okay. Chibur hatov shali. So the essay, the good essay, my good essay. That's probably what that is. Chibur hatov shali. Yeah. Let's see here. Hahavor. Okay, I must not be pronouncing that one right. Yeah, okay, my good friend. That's right. Because I was thinking, what about this one? Havor, essay. My good friend. Okay, all right.
החבר הטוב שלי.
So it's hehaver hatov shali. Without vowel pointing, it's when you're learning modern Hebrew, it's kind of a guessing game because that looks almost like this one right here. Havor. Notice that the vowel sounds are different than haver. But notice all of the consonants are very similar. You've got a het, a vav, a resh. You've got a het, a vav, a resh here. See, it's very easy to confuse unless you hear it and then memorize it. That's the difficulty with modern Hebrew. Unlike classical Hebrew, you've got all the vowel pointing. You know exactly where the differences are, and it's easier to read, in my opinion. So we have chibor here. This is essay, and hechaver hatov shali. So my good friend. It looks like this is or chavora hatova shali. So this is like my good girlfriend. So my good friend or my good girlfriend. All right. Or it could be like if a girl has a girlfriend, because it's using hahavara and then hatova, which are feminine singular. Okay, so sefer. Let's see, sefer or seferi. Okay, I see what's going on here. So they want us to and shalach, belonging to you. So this is like a book or my book, and then upon or the friend, and then my friend. Okay, so let's see what each of these are here, what they're getting at here. It looks like these might be just like questions that you can write and get practice. Okay, so Ma Shemo, what is his name? Ma Shema, what is her name? Okay, so what is his name? What is her name? Okay, so if you were to answer, let's see, let's see, Ha Shema, let's see. So if you were to answer, what is his name and what is her name? If I were to say, who Shem, let's see, who Shem Roni. Yeah, who Shem Roni. His name is Ronnie.
Hushem Roni.
Yeah, his name is Ronnie. Okay, so that would answer that right there. Ma Shemo, what is his name? Now, how about Ma Shema, what is her name? He Shema Elisa. Yeah, yeah, who Shema Elisha. That's right.
Hisama Alisha.
Yeah, he's Sama.
Hisama Alisha.
Yeah, her name is Alicia. Okay, all right. How about this one? Who Ahmad. Okay, so he Nahmada. Okay. He is, I think that Nahmad is interesting, but let me double check that. Who Nahmad? Or kind, that's right. He is kind.
Hu Nechmad.
Okay, who Nahmad? He is kind. Or she is kind. Who he Nahmada, she is kind. He Nahmada. Or nice, nice.
Hi Nechmada.
Yeah, he Nahmada. Okay, so it could be kind or nice. Nahmad or Nahmad. Okay, so how would you answer that? You could say, well, if they're nice, you could say Ken, who Nahmad me'od. Me'od, not me'or. And Nahmad. Yeah, okay. Yes, he is very nice. I think we could answer it that way.
Ken hu Nechmad me'ud.
Ken hu Nahmad me'od. So that's how you could answer this one right here. Hu Nahmad, is he nice? And see, it's a question mark here. And then, but if you were to answer it from if it was about a girl, you would say, Ken he Nahmada me'od. Yes, she is very nice. Okay, let's see what this one is here. Efo hu gar. Okay, so where does he dwell? Where does he live? Okay, so let's put this in a masculine. We could put hu gar badira katana. Hu gar badira katana. Yeah, he lives in a small apartment.
Hu gar bedira ktana.
Yeah, hu gar badira hakatana. Okay, so how about if you say Efo hi gara? Where does she live? You could say, let's see, what's that one for dormitory? Male note. So he gara male note hagadol. He gara male note hagadol. Yeah, that's right. He gara hamel note hagadola. She lives in a big dormitory.
Hi gara hameonot hagadol.
Okay, so that would be a good answer to this one here. To Efo hi gara. So where does she live? Now let's go down to this one here. Mahu ose. So what does he do? What does he do? Okay, so what would be a good answer to that? What does he do? We could say he oved. Let's see. Yeah, he oved basifria. He oved basifria. Okay, that's okay. We need who oved basifria. Who oved basifria. Yeah, He works in the library. So what does he do?
הוא עובד בספרייה.
Okay, hu oved v'sifriya. Okay, so that's an answer to that one there. How about this one here? Ma he osa. I'm almost certain that's asa. Ma he osa. Yeah, in the feminine.
מה היא עושה?
Okay, so what does she do? Or what is she doing? Okay, we could say I wonder if mahu la'avod, what does he do for work? Let me double check that. Mahu la'avod. Mahu la'avod. He's wanting to put resh instead of dalet.
מה הוא לעבוד?
Okay, lahiot. Mahu, okay. What does he do for work? That's right. So it's mahu osa. Yeah, it just stops with osa here. But to specifically say, what does he do for work? It would be la'avodah.
מה הוא עושה לעבודה?
Mahu ose la'avodah. And this is ose, by the way, ose. I think I said osa, but it should be ose. It means to do or make. So I think if it's just mahu ose for the masculine singular sense, then let's see, mahu ose, then it is asking about what they do for work. So I think I'm going to go with that. Let's try here. Mahi, and I think that's osa. So what is she doing for work? So let's say this. He osa bevet hakafe. Oh, we got to get into the Hebrew one. He osa bevet hakafe. Okay, she works in the coffee house.
היא עושה בבית הקפה.
Yeah, he osa.
היא עושה בבית הקפה.
Actually, I think it's more asa, but ose. They've got it almost like ose, but I think there is a feminine form, osa.
היא עושה בבית הקפה.
Okay, all right. Let's go on to the next one. Mahu rotsa lahiot. I bet you that's rotse right there. Mahu rotse lahiot. Mahu rotse lahiot. Yeah, what does he want to be?
מה הוא רוצה להיות?
Lahiot. Okay, so what does he want to be? How do we answer that? Okay, so who rotse lahiot harofa? How about a doctor? Who rotse lahiot harofa? That's right.
הוא רוצה להיות הרופא.
Oh, it's harofe. That's right, because it's connected with who? Who rotse lahiot harofe? He wants to be a doctor. All right, what about this one here? Mahi rotsa. I bet you that's rotsa lahiot. What does she want to be? Okay, so he rotsa lahiot. What does she want to be? Mora ba'universita. How about that one? He rotsa lahiot mora באוניברסיטה. Okay, that's right. היא רוצה להיות מורה באוניברסיטה.
היא רוצה להיות מורה באוניברסיטה.
Okay, so she wants to be a university teacher. Okay, we could try that. I think that would work for that. Okay, so let's look at this last one here. מה אתם עושים ביחד? Okay, so what are you all doing together? Now that's a question to those of you watching this video, to myself, anyone watching this video, what are you all doing together? Well, you are learning Hebrew, right? Modern Hebrew. מה אתם עושים ביחד? I think it's ביחד. ביחד. Yeah, that's right. What are you all doing together?
מה אתם עושים ביחד?
מה אתם עושים ביחד? Okay, so what are you all doing together? Okay, so let's try to answer that together. Anaknu, if you're watching this video with me, then you would be using anaknu. Anaknu osim la'avodim ivrit. Okay, no, but it wouldn't be la'avodim. It would be, let's see, what is that? It's the learning one. Let's see. That comes from Advad. We need lomadim. Okay, how about that one? Lomdim. Osim. There we go. Anakno osim lomdim ivrit. We are learning Hebrew. How about that one?
אנחנו עושים לומדים עברית.
Yeah, anaknu osim lomdim ivrit. So we are learning Hebrew. And notice that we have to use osim in the plural mixed or masculine sense, because anaknu, I mean, you could be a woman out there watching this, could be a man. If there's a mixed crowd, you always use anaknu osim. And also lomdim, to learn ivrit. So we anaknu osim lomdim ivrit. All right, guys. Hey, I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. And I think we probably got an hour under our belt here with Hebrew. This is the next unit. We finished Unit 1. If you followed along with this, you are a study partner along with me. Let me double check what our time is here. Oh yeah, we're almost at an hour, 58 minutes. So for just a few minutes here, let's take a look at double check some comments here. Okay, let's just kind of get a little bit of a view on this here. Zaman likra, okay. Zaman likro. Okay, that right. Time to read.
זמן לקרוא.
Yeah, zaman likro. Okay, so looks like this unit. Okay, so it looks like this unit is not completely done yet, because there is still a reading exercise at the end here. Okay, so it looks to me like this might be another hour, and then we're on. Okay, and then we go through all of the vocabulary for that unit. Okay, we'll go through the vocabulary. And then we should be down at Unit 2 before long. Yeah, there we go. Yahi.2. So it looks like there's going to be some other hours on this. We'll go through all this material together to learn all this. So it looks like they've basically got just basic reading stuff past our stuff here. And now while I'm at it, let me double check and make sure let me see here. Unit 1. Okay, so we've got text and vocabulary list. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so these are, what are these? These are vocabulary lists. Okay, so we did all those. Here's the vocabulary list for this one here. Picture in picture. Let's try to get that up here. This one doesn't look like it wants to open for me. Oh, there we go. Okay. Bring it up here.
בקיבוץ עם סבא וסבתא. סבא וסבתא של אורי גרים בקיבוץ תל יוסף. בפסח אורי נוסע לקיבוץ.
Okay, so that's what we're going to be working on this next time. I think these are the ones that we did.
מילים חדשות. אחרי. עוד לא יודע.
Okay, so those are the ones before. I think we already covered all this.
מילים חדשות. רוצה להיות.
Okay, let's take a look. Got the directions. Let's take a look at the verbs. I think we did all these. This rots one means to run. Rotza means to want. Okay, kara means to read. Osa means to do or make. Avod means to work. Nimtsa means like to be located or present, to be found.
להימצא. נמצא. נמצאת. נמצאים. נמצאות.
Okay, we covered those. This nose means to go by like a conveyance of sorts.
לנסוע. נוסע. נוסעת. נוסעים. נוסעות.
Okay. All right, I think we did pretty good for this hour. Next time we're going to pick up these essays here and try to figure out what these essays say. And then we've got all these vocabulary, but I don't think we're going to need that necessarily right away because I'm using this Google Translate. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. North Restoration Ministries, that's who we are. You can find us at VeroYahad.com, or our local Greenwood Yahad is hmisrael.com. Okay, reach out to me at shul@hmisrael.com. Okay, and then also if you'd like to donate, Cash App. I'm using Cash App because and the cash tag is there it is right there. I thank you for any donations you bring in because it just pays for materials, it pays for the Zoom room, and it just, to keep these studies going, and so I'm very thankful for anything that has come in previously. PayPal is taking fees out, and I don't know how to get around that. I know some other people aren't having the same problems I'm having, but I just decided to go to a different medium. And Cash App is pretty neat because it's available on iPhone, it's available on Android, it's available even online on your computer. And it's really simple to operate. And so that's what I've been using. Also remember that we have a Sabbath service. That's Saturday, for those of you who don't know what the Sabbath is. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA time. And how do you get into that room? You go to www.theyahad.com, and that gets you into a Zoom room. Make sure that you download zoom.us, download that on your PC, your phone, or whatever. Get a free account. It's free. Don't you love free things? Free, free, free. Star. Okay. I thank you guys for joining me this morning. I know it's some people it's a little early, but well, actually now it's 10 o'clock, so hopefully most of you should be up. But for those of you early birds like me that get up early in the morning, I like to get my best work done in the morning and go through some of this material. Hopefully today, if I get an opportunity, I'll try to get another Lilith video out there, the Lilith theory. Now, don't let your head blow up, okay, just because we're talking about Lilith. Okay, it's a difficult subject and we're calling it a theory. Okay, just so you can see how some of these things fit together, like Azazel, like Lilith and whatever. We're not afraid, and the New Earth Restoration Ministries, we're not afraid to tackle difficult subjects. Now, you're not going to get this subject in a church, I guarantee you. They ain't going to teach you this stuff. They're not going to teach you about how do you fit in Azazel? How do you fit in the Mount Hermon, these fallen angels that came down to Mount Hermon? You're not going to hear about the book of Enoch, which is found in the Ethiopian church, in a regular church, okay? Like in a church in America, unless you're part of a exclusive Ethiopian, what do they call it? It's not a Catholic, it's a Orthodox. You're part of a Ethiopian Orthodox. And even then, you're going to read it in Ge'ez, or not Ge'ez, you're going to read it in Amharic. Yeah, okay, in Amharic. A lot of their Bibles are in the Ethiopian language. I think it's Amharic. So where are you going to learn about this stuff? Hey, there's not very many places. New Earth Restoration is where you hear the stuff that you won't hear anywhere else. We also look into the book of Jasher. We look into all of these texts from the Dead Sea Scrolls. Really interesting stuff. I hope that you guys will join us. And we have multiple teachers of different sorts come in all the time. All right, guys. For today, I will bid you shalom, shalom, and I hope to see you again.